Hello world, here's BT, your Bitcoin trading informant, and here is your update for Bitcoin. Let's start this analysis now. So guys, let's start with CoinCodex. They are telling us we will see a big dump tomorrow. So the big question is, can we go up to 46,000 and after this down to the downside, maybe 39,000 again? This is a really big question. We can see we have a bullish sentiment and we have a neutral fear and greed index. That's really interesting. Bullish. 75% bullish, only 25% are bearish, and this is really awesome. But they are telling us, attention, the next supports here, 44,000, 43,800 and 43,600, and the next big resistance levels, 44,800, 45,000 and 45,400. And if we are watching this picture here, they are telling us, okay, attention, we may go down. We may go down until end of March to 40,000, 39,500. Okay, let's check this with our analysis. Guys, you know it, this is my big picture. I think it's possible to see wave number 5 to the upside. I will make an extra wave, Elliott wave video, maybe tomorrow, because we need to check what's going on with the Elliott wave theory. What are the rules? What do we need to watch? The wave number 3, someone told me wave number 3 could not be the shortest wave, something like this one. We need to check this, we need to talk about this. I will make a video maybe tomorrow, but for the moment, this is the daily time frame, and you can see, I think we see here this phase number 1, phase number 2, phase number 3 to the upside, phase number 4 for the moment, and possible phase number 5 to the upside, up to 80,000. That's a big thing. But as long as we are here in phase number 4, we need to check when is the big breakout point. And that's the big thing I would like to talk about with you today, guys. Let's go into the 4-hour time frame. Let's zoom up a little bit more. And what can we see now? I will remove this one. I will remove this one. I will remove this one. The big thing, what we can see now, let's remove this also. The big thing is we have for the moment a big resistance. Why, guys? We can see it from starting from this point, starting over this point here, we have a red fat resistance line, and that's the big resistance. You can see, guys, we are fighting with this resistance for the moment, and that's one of the biggest things, in my opinion, we need to watch. If we're zooming in a little bit more, what do we need? We need a confirmed closing candle over 44,900. Let me tell it, 45,000. We need a confirmed closing candle over 45,000. This is really important. We also need a higher point as this last high. We need a new higher high, and that's higher, and that's over 45,400. Let me tell it, 45,500. So we need a breakout over 45,000 and a breakout over 45,500. That's the next big thing what we are watching. The little thing, if we are going in a little bit more in the 1-hour time frame, let me show you, is this nice pump from the downside. And if we are drawing from this point a parallel channel to the upside over these points here and to this point here, we can see we are in a nice parallel channel to the upside, but we are fighting with the middle line, and we need to break out over the middle line, and we need to break 45,000, guys. That's the next big thing for the next few hours, or maybe for the next days. We are going sideways a little bit for the moment. Yes, sideways. Let's check it. But if we are going sideways, it's always some thing that we are watching, and that's maybe a potential triangle. And yes, of course, we are here with this point over this point forming a triangle. I will make it yellow so you can see it better. From the upside to the downside a line, and from the downside, the big question is, where do we begin this? I think something like this one. So this is now the deep action. This is now the big thing what we are watching, this triangle. Can we break out to the upside, or will we break down? It's possible to go down here more and more. It's possible to go down something like this. This would be a price about 44,200, but then we will see if this nice support line can hold, yes or no. And that's the big question. Now let's check these indicators. Let's check the EMA ribbon band, and if we are watching the ribbon band, you can see we are still over the ribbon band. We are still fighting with the ribbon band. We are still fighting with the M821, the blue line. So on the 1-hour time frame, everything is okay. Let's check also TDI, Traders Dynamic Index. And if we are watching this one, what can we see? Let's try to make some stuff. It's not so important, but we have here a nice support line on the downside. Yes, we will make it green. This is the support. As long as we're over this support here, as long as we are over 47 points, 48 points, we are still bullish if we are watching the RSI. We also can make a line from here to here, and that's also really interesting because that's, you know it guys, the resistance line. We are fighting with this one here if you're watching the 1 hour time frame. Let's get out a little bit 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, we have this resistance line for the moment, this one, and we have also a nice support line from here over this point to the upside. That's a big fat support. We need to break out to the upside, really important. If we will break down under 57 points here on the RSI, we may have some problems. That's the big thing. What's going on with the ribbon band on the upside? Yes, ribbon band is working really nice. MA21 is working really nice as a support. So for the moment, everything is okay. We have Sunday, maybe bloody Sunday, but we are over the support lines, and that's really important. MA200 is here, EMA200, everything is here, everything is working fine. Let's check the day. And if we are watching the day, we saw here a bearish divergence. This one here, it worked not so really perfect, but guys, it's not so important. In my opinion, more important is we saw here the big resistance line and we broke it up to the upside. That's really interesting. We broke the RSI line to the upside and we have here a nice support, a green one, something like this. And yes, we broke the triangle to the upside, but we are really high, 62 points. Everything over 70 points is overbought. You know it, guys. We are really high, but we broke out to the upside. You see, saw it here. We saw 77 points after we fall down. So it's possible to go up here more and more. It's possible to break out over 45,000. It's not impossible, but we need some luck here and some guys with a lot of money. They should buy Bitcoin here in this price region. And that's not easy, guys. So, okay, what else can we check? MA21 is okay. This is okay. The weekly time frame, and here we have some things to talk about. Here is the MA21. Let's zoom in, and you can see we lost here the MA21 and we are still fighting under the MA21. The price is here about 46,200. That's the weekly time frame. We need to fight back. The positive thing is, the good thing is, we are fighting with the ribbon band and we are for the moment over the ribbon band. So what do we need? We have time to close this candle here, 12 hours, and we need a confirmed closing candle over the ribbon band. This would be a really bullish stuff if you're watching the weekly time frame. So before we end, let me show you the Fibonacci. We will check this one from the highest point here to the lowest point. We saw the Fibonacci. And what is the big thing? The next Fibonacci line, you can see it here. It is a really hard fight with this Fibonacci. Here it was a long time fight. Here again. And yes, we are still maybe fighting again with this 0.382 Fibonacci line, 46,600. This is really a big thing. A Fibonacci line is here. The MA21 is here. A lot of resistance. So if we can break out from this resistance here, we have the next target, 46,600. Maybe we'll check this. And guys, that's the big thing for Bitcoin. So remove all drawings, remove all indicators, and back again in the daily time frame, back again indicator, back again to the golden cross, death cross indicator before I'm ending this one. We are still in the death cross. We can see it. We have the green line here as a support. We can see it really nice. And we have the red line here as a resistance, 48,200. This is a big time frame if we are watching the next resistances to the upside. And that's really amazing, guys, because if the green line will grow more and more, if the red line will fall more and more, we may see a golden cross. And that would mean we can maybe jump up to my big target, 80,000. It's not impossible. Once again, watch this. Really big pattern what we are building for the moment. A line from here to here, a line from, it's not so important now what's going on, from here to here. And you can see this is a rising wedge what we are building here for the moment, and that's a big pattern. I think it's possible to see this rising wedge for a long time. It's possible to go up here, down here, up here, something like this, maybe until the next year. So it's possible, not impossible, to reach this point, and this would be awesome. 75,000 maybe, 80,000, maybe a spike up to this. Okay, back down again to this point, also possible if you're watching the big time frame 41,000. And yes, that's it. Guys, remember, this is a really interesting chart picture. This is the rainbow chart picture, and look at this. I showed you this in a video. We are here in this zone, in this still cheap zone. So we are fighting between still cheap and we are fighting between accumulate. You can see it here, and this is a really big support if we are watching this on the biggest time frame ever, guys. So guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice time. Greetings, yours PD, and guys, not a financial advice, you know it. Thanks. Bye guys.
System activated.